Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's a distinct pleasure and honor for me to address such a distinguished audience at this event titled The Role of Women in Shaping Society. I would like to extend our sincere appreciation to the Federation of Balkan American Associations, which has proven to be a flagship association in promoting Balkans in the United States. It is particularly commendable that FEBA, as a non-profit civil society organization, is able to mobilize every year crowds as such whose hearts and minds are closely connected with the Balkans. At the outset, I would like to salute you all, also on behalf of Mrs. Emine Erdoğan, our First Lady, wife of our Prime Minister, who unfortunately had to cancel her trip to New York at the very last moment and is unable to join us tonight. Nevertheless, I am particularly honored to represent her here and convey also her thoughts and feelings on this very occasion. I would like to read her message to participants of this event, and I quote, "I would like to wholeheartedly salute the leaders and the members of the Federation of Balkan American Associations, as well as the distinguished participants of this meeting titled The Role of Women in Shaping the Society. The Balkans has a vast experience in terms of ethnic diversity and peaceful coexistence. I firmly believe that this experience, combined with the similar characteristics of the United States, brings about richness which sets a precedence for the world. I should commend to the women, and particularly the mothers, who have deployed invaluable efforts to ensure an atmosphere of peace in the Balkans. In this vein, this is a timely initiative where we can exchange views and bring about a common ground for a better future. On this occasion, I would like to convey the greetings of the Turkish people, especially that of the Turkish women, to you all, and express once again my best wishes and regards." End of quote. I would like to congratulate FEBA for such a meaningful event, fourth time in a row, and wish every success in its future endeavors. The Summit of Balkan Leaders, held every year on the margins of UN General Assembly, has become a tradition which we all cherish. Distinguished guests, for Turkish people, the Balkans occupies quite a special place in our life. We are part and parcel of the Balkans. It is not only the geography, it is joint history and collective culture which binds us together. We are united in our values in a sense of a joint destiny and strive for peace and stability in our region. More importantly, millions of Turkish citizens are proud to have their roots in the Balkans. They speak, they eat, they act, they dance, they love, and they live in a Balkan way. They are as social, emotional, humorous, and family-oriented as the 2 million Turks living today in Romania, a region that encompasses Bulgaria, Western Thrace, Romania, Kosovo, and Macedonia. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, as Davutoglu family, we are frequently asked whether we have deep-rooted ties with the Balkans, or the kind of relationship we enjoy with this region. My answer is as simple as this. In terms of kinship, no, we don't have such a connection, but morally and in our hearts too. Yes, the Davutoglu family is a typically Balkan family. Let me be more specific. Due to heavy schedule of Minister Ahmet Bey, who today likely could attend our meeting, we rarely have the chance to travel together. But when any opportunity arises, we mostly prefer to head to the Balkan countries. I am pleased that in the last decade we managed twice, most recently in the summer of 2011, coinciding with the end of Holy Month of Ramadan. We still cherish the fond memories of that trip, which included beautiful cities of Pristina, Prizren, Sarajevo, Mostar, and Constance. In all those places, we felt so much like home, enjoyed similar customs and traditions, and gained many priceless friends. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in the 1990s were a dramatic period for the Balkans, we unfortunately witnessed the deliberate and systematic violation of human dignity. The distress of those times has affected women most. The wars in Bosnia and Kosovo were one of the darkest chapters of European history, most pages of which were dedicated to women. With full of pain, grief, and despair, this was perhaps one of the bitterest episodes of women in the Balkans. They lost their husbands and children, their homes, and found no sanctuary to alleviate their suffering. They had to endure inhuman acts amounting to ethnic cleansing. The region plunged into darkness which should have never occurred. During those tragic events, we were in Malaysia, witnessing day and night the grief that our Bosnian and Albanian friends went through. As a member of the Great Balkan community in Malaysia, with my husband, we had the most difficult task to break the news of death of their family members to many of our Bosnian and Albanian friends. It is with great pleasure that we often meet these friends in the Balkans, in Turkey, or elsewhere in the world, and cherish their success and accomplishments in life after going through such a tragic period. However, today we are full of hope for our future, as we are all united for a common cause for peace and security to prevent the reoccurrence of such tragic events in our region. In fact, much has happened in the last 2 decades. The Balkans is now transforming itself into a region of peace, stability, and prosperity. We remain vigilant and we are committed to act with great caution to address the multifaceted challenges of our times. We strive to prevent undermining the fragile ethnic balances, the atmosphere of tolerance, and multicultural, multi-religious, social character in our region. We are determined to fight against the increasing trend of xenophobia, chauvinism, and racism, which remains a peril that threatens the security of all European countries. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, tolerance must be the guiding principle in the education of new generations. It is through tolerance and education that we can heal the old wounds and open new horizons for the young generations for a better future. We are cognizant that education starts first and foremost in the family, and it is the women yet again who will shoulder the primary responsibility on this matter. The accomplishment of the ongoing political and economic transformation in the Balkan countries require active women participation, which comprises half of the population. We are pleased to see many stories of outstanding success in our region, which we also witness today. I also welcome the distinguished artists, congresswomen, teachers, doctors, academics, businesswomen, MPs, and above all, the mothers who are with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it is essential to ensure women's access to education as well as fair and efficient participation in politics and economic life. The increasing rate of unemployment around the world as a result of the global economic crisis has also taken its toll on women. Women in many parts of the world, including Europe, still continue to suffer from gender pay gap. Women in the workforce in the Balkan countries are no exception. This problem has a negative impact on the economic and social status of women. The equal participation of women in the work life with equal rights will not only contribute them for their economic status, but also to the growth of national economies, especially during this global economic crisis. Furthermore, strengthening friendship and solidarity among Balkan women through joint programs and activities will also help overcoming our common problems. We sincerely hope that the children of mothers who share the bitter memories of the past together can look ahead with hope together. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, at this moment, let me say a few words on this subject about Turkey. Women are the pioneers of transformation in all societies. From the historical perspective, the Turkish women have enjoyed the same rights as men in every field and activity, including politics. The Turkish society has based its development on the family values and succeeded to preserve its cultural identity. Our family values have become the assurance of our national integrity and unity. Empowering the Turkish women has played a crucial role in this regard. In recent years, Turkey has launched further initiatives to improve women's rights and achieve gender equality. We have aligned our human rights with universal standards and made Turkey an exemplary country for many nations in our region. To mention a few of them, at the international level, Turkey is a part of the UN Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women set out and its optional protocol. We are represented by a member in the Committee on the Elimination of Discrimination Against Women. Turkey actively contributed to the elaboration of the Council of Europe Convention on Preventing and Combating Violence Against Women and Domestic Violence, known as the Istanbul Convention. The convention was opened for signature in May 2011 during Turkey's chairmanship of the Committee of Ministers of the Council of Europe. Turkey is the first country to sign and to ratify the crucial document. Domestically, on the other hand, Turkey is one of the very few countries where the state is entrusted with the responsibility for preserving gender equality and improving the status of women. The Article 41 of our Constitution reiterates a special reality by setting forth that the family is the foundation of the Turkish society and based on the equality between the spouses. In addition, we have introduced drastic measures to prevent violence against women, which are implemented with determination. Mrs. Emine Erdoğan has personally led and supported the campaigns for education of women and their participation in economic activities. Furthermore, supportive measures have been introduced for women who are pregnant and have given birth. Centers for family counseling and women guest houses started to serve around the country. In terms of economic and social aspects, a very successfully run microcredit project became available for women who want to set up their own businesses. All women above the age of 22 working in the agricultural sector without any social security are now provided with insurance. Financial support is extended to widows lacking any social security. We are determined to preserve this positive momentum for women's rights issues in Turkey. Likewise, we feel it is essential to share our experience with nations in our region. As a Turkish woman, I am happy to note that we have a keen interest in working together with partners to address the problems faced by women in our neighborhood. We, as the Turkish women, feel the pride to create a positive example by means of a rich cultural legacy. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a strong society can only flourish through strong women and solid family values. Therefore, continuous efforts towards solving women's problems are crucial. An educated, strong, and qualified woman is a key to success in all walks of life. We should join hands to strengthen women's status in societies. We are very much aware that this requires a long-term commitment. To this end, we do have the necessary will and power. We also know that together we are strong. We are cognizant that lasting peace and stability is only sustainable if and when women enjoy the importance and priority they deserve. Concluding, I thank once again everyone who has contributed to this inspiring event and wish the women of the Balkans a peaceful and prosperous future. Thank you very much.
At this time, Dr. Davutoğlu will also be accepting the award on behalf of Her Excellency Emine Erdoğan.